you guys want reading vlogs, who am I to deny you of that? Do you know what I mean? Who am I to deny you of that? I've had a few, I always do tend to ask, like, if anyone ever mentions my YouTube channel, I'll always say, like, what kind of videos do you want me to film or whatnot? And everyone always says, the reading vlogs, we want the reading vlogs. So, I'm back with another reading vlog. Today is Monday, it's Bank Holiday Monday, and my plan for this week is to get through some of my like proof copies, advanced reader copies that I've got. I just last night finished reading The Wrath of the Fallen by Amavina Cole. I'm not going to speak about it, I will mention it, of course, in my end of the month wrap up, which might already be out by the time you see this, but it also might not. I'm not sure. But it will be completely spoiler free. I don't want to give even a single thing away. I don't want to I just don't want to give a single thing away. Obviously, I don't want to do that with any, like, early copies, but especially with that one, because I know that, like, so many of us have been so excited for that release, so I don't even want to, like, tell you any quotes or I don't want to tell you anything about it, but it was, yeah, very good. Thoroughly enjoyed being back in that world. Anyway, I am just getting ready for the day because I am going to go out for lunch with my cousin, and then I'm going to go to my mum's because my mum's had a bit of a shit few days whilst I've been in Edinburgh, so I just want to go and see my mum and my dog. And also I've got parcels there as well, so that's good. I can get them whilst I'm there. So yeah, I'll be out for a majority of the day, really. So once I've gotten ready, I'll then go and pick my next read, which I do think I know what it's going to be, but we'll have a look. We'll look at what proof copies I've got, maybe what's coming out sooner rather than later and stuff like that, so I can read them before release day. And we'll just have a look. We'll see what the crack is, and I'll pick a book, and then yeah, I'll just kind of take you along with me for the day if I remember, and then I'll properly have a chance to sit and read tonight when I've got I was going to say the Sunday scaries, but actually it's the Monday scaries, isn't it? So yeah, at least it's a short week this week. There's always that. Okay, so guys, let's talk through some of my options that I've got in terms of proof copies. I've got a nice little stack going on here. So first one, and this is what I do think I'm going to choose, but we'll see when we've looked through this pile. So we've got Score to Settle by Bella North. This was very kindly sent to me from Booker Chore. It says she hates the player, not the game. It is like a mix between a sports romance and a cowboy romance. So that sounds like a dream for me, to be honest. And I feel like I might be in the mood for this. So that's one option. This actually, I'm going to show you anyway. This is Blackthorn by J.T. Geisinger. Sounds really good. This is a romance. It really does sound very good. It comes out in November, but I am actually buddy reading this with two of my book besties. So this is not an option for right now. This is a proof copy and I have started reading it, but it is actually out now. And that is My Kind of Trouble by Elle MacDonald. The reason I kind of read a bit of this and then stopped was because I'll go to Ibiza in a couple of weeks, so I feel like I might save the rest of it for then. But this actually is out now, so you can get this. It is Brother's Best Friend, Second Chance Romance, Forced Proximity in a backpacking / tropical setting, and it's got mental health representation, so yeah, that is out now. Then I've got, this is not a proof copy, this is out now, and this is The Songbird of the Heart and Stone by Carissa Broadbent, which is kind of like a carry-on of the Crowns of Nyaxia series, but it's like a separate duet within that series. I loved the first two books in that series, and then I never carried on. So this would be where I need to go next, and that's The Songbird of the Heart and Stone, because then I do also have a proof copy of The Fallen and The Kiss of Dusk. Well, this actually is out now, I think. So I think they're actually both out now, but I've got the proof copy, which is absolutely stunning. Love that for me. So that's an option, but I have just read quite a lot of fantasy, so I don't know, I don't think I will choose that, but I do have those as an option. Then we've got, I'm not going to read this now, but I'll show you anyway, The Cinnamon Spice Inn by Harper Graham, which was also sent to me by Booker Chore, and this, I'll be reading this in autumn. Like, I don't think I need to explain myself any further than that. I will be reading that in autumn, and that's that. Then we have also got, oh, I do really want to read this, The Princess Knight by Kate Jacobs. How stunning. This comes out in October. I believe it's like a medieval fantasy retelling of Legally Blonde. So that sounds very, very fun. I will be getting to this very, very soon if I don't read it now. Well, I probably will read it in this video, to be honest. And then we've got Road Trip with a Vampire by Jenna Levine, which comes out, or Jenna Levine, which comes out in September. And I've heard really good things about this from one of my book besties that has already read this proof copy. So that, yeah. So I think maybe in this video, I'll be reading these 3 books. The Princess Knight, Score to Settle, and Road Trip with a Vampire. And then you guys can get them on your TBR if you like the sound of them whilst I'm reading them. We will have to wait and see. But yeah, I've got good little colour scheme going on. I've got good feelings about all of them. This was sent to me by Harper Voyager, by the way. These ones I got from the Tor Books influencer event that I was at last week. So I was really lucky to leave with those. And yeah, this one was actually sent to me by the author herself. So that is so cute. I think for now I'm going to go with this one. This is calling to me the most, so I think I'm gonna go with this one because I just read like 2 fantasies in a row. I think this is the perfect kind of avenue to go down, so let's do that. Okay, book 1 of the video is Score to Settle by Bella North. Let's get into it. I've just read 1 chapter of the book now whilst I was I had a bit of time before I was getting ready to go out. And so the vibes I'm getting is our female main character, Harper, she's working for this sports newspaper or sports magazine or sports whatever. And she has been assigned to do like an article on this football player called Jake Sullivan. And it's like an up close and personal article. She's got to be like shadowing him for like 5 weeks. She's going to be staying on the ranch where he lives, like, and whatever. And it seems that I think he broke her heart in the past, and she's like, oh, okay then, maybe I can use this article as revenge on him. So yeah, it's gonna be forced proximity. I've only read that 1 chapter, so that's really all I know so far. But it sounds like it'll be forced proximity. Yeah, that's kind of it really. It's kind of like that aspect of it is kind of giving me the vibes of Flawless by Elsie Silver, which is the first book in the Chestnut Spring series. So yeah, so far so good. I'm gonna go and get the tram now. And you know what? I actually think I'll read on the tram. I usually would just listen to music, but because I'm out of my reading slump, I feel like we've got to keep these good vibes going. Let's just carry on reading, you know? Let's just carry on. Love that it's floppy as well. That makes my heart burst with joy. Actually burst with joy. I need a bag though. I don't have a bag. I need a bag. Anyway, I'll catch you later, guys. A little bit different now because I've taken my makeup off. Apologies, but I have been reading the book Score to Settle by Bella North. I'm really enjoying it, guys. It's a really like bingeable, easy read. I'm 168 pages through, and yeah, like I was saying, it's basically the sports journalist Harper, and she has to live on the ranch where Jake lives, like his family's ranch, for 5 weeks as part of doing this article about him, kind of like a deep dive into who he is as a person and whatnot, because he kind of wants his reputation cleared up a little bit, but she's hell-bent on getting, well, she's kind of went into it hell-bent on getting revenge because he broke her heart in high school. But I do feel like we've found out more about that now. Obviously, I won't spoil it. I fear she may have blown that out of proportion because he doesn't know her from high school. Like, he has no idea who she is. So, broke her heart is a bit of a vague term for what actually happened. I won't tell you what happened, but yeah. I still feel like there's more to it than what we've been told yet, so it's kind of like fun to kind of unravel that and obviously watch the growing tension. It is up to now very slow burn, which I love. I'm really liking the writing style. It's really easy to read, easy to digest, just really fun, really bingeable. I'm really liking the characters and the side characters. I'm loving the setting of it all. I'm just really enjoying it, honestly. Like, exactly what I need. I might finish this tonight, who actually knows. But yeah, really enjoying it. Highly recommend so far. Me again, literally a few hours later, I have finished the book. Very easy to read, I must say. Like, really, really easy to read. I really enjoyed it. I actually really, really enjoyed it. I don't have anything, no notes, literally no notes, no criticism. Really enjoyed it. If you like sports romance, read it. It is also, a lot of it is set on a ranch as well, so I can see why they've kind of like said it's a mix of sports romance with cowboy romance. But it's not really cowboy romance because he just lives on a ranch, but they don't have horses or anything because his dad used to look after the horses, but his dad passed away, so it's just like they live on a ranch, basically. But it's definitely more of a sports romance than a cowboy romance, but it just felt really good, and it didn't feel like exactly the same as all the other sports romance, because like sports romances can feel pretty samey, but this just didn't feel like that. It just felt like it stands on its own, and I really, really enjoyed it. Literally no notes, book one of the video complete, and I really liked it. I think I'd probably rate it 4 stars. Just a solid, good rating, you know? Which means, before I go and get a shower, let's pick my next read. I don't really know what I'm in the mood for, so basically I'm gonna decide between The Princess Knight by Kate Jacobs or Road Trip with a Vampire. This one does come out the soonest, but I feel like I'm more in the mood for this one. So I think I'm going to go with this one. But also, let me show you, I have got one of the exclusive edition proof copies of Girl Dinner by Olivia Blake. So this proof copy says, "Good girls deserve a treat." And even in the front it says this is number 88 out of 150 exclusive edition proofs. I'm not going to be reading this in this video because this is, I've got this as part of, I'm going to be doing a read along with Book Break Pam Macmillan over on Instagram on like the 5th of September. So I'll be reading that as part of a read along. So I won't be reading it in this video, but just thought I'd show you anyway because this video is me getting through my proof copies. So yeah, I think I'm going to go with The Princess Knight next and then this one afterwards. Princess Knight, let's go. I'll probably just update you in the morning now because I need to get a shower and stuff and get my stuff ready for work tomorrow and all that. So I will read this in bed and I'll probably just update you in the morning. So, good night. Good morning, my loves. I am just, as always, putting my shoes on and whatnot to go to work. So, as you know, before I got in bed last night, I said I was going to start reading The Princess Knight by Kate Jacobs. And actually, guys, I got up to, like, I stopped at when I got to part 2. And that is, so I'd read 156 pages, which was really quite a lot. I was just flying through it. It's really, really good. I don't really know what I was expecting, but I feel like it's better than I was expecting. It definitely does read like a medieval fantasy retelling of Legally Blonde because we've basically got our female main character. She's the princess of this kingdom, and all her life it's kind of been set up and everything's been put in motion for her and the prince of this other kingdom to marry. So they've been friends. It would be like a friendship marriage, but you know, for the sake of their kingdoms and stuff like that, it was like a politically arranged marriage, but they were friends, and that was kind of the way their whole lives had been built up to it. Anyway, the time comes for him to like propose, and he refuses to propose and basically says like, basically says she's too weak to be like ruling his kingdom with him. or whatever. And then anyway, the prince and his like warrior, like the captain guard, whatever the hell you call them, are due to go to this kind of like college to train to be like elite warriors or elite knights. So that's just a separate plot point. They were due to go to this kind of college anyway. And she's like, well, do you know what? If you think I'm weak, then I'm going to go and train to be an elite warrior as well. Like, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go and train to be a knight. So, obviously, they go to this place, and she goes as well. But the male main character is not the prince. The male main character appears to be the prince's, like, captain guard, whatever they call it. Like, the prince's warrior. So, yeah, I don't think I've made any sense with what I've just told you. I hope that I have, but I'm very, very bad at explaining this kind of thing. So she's basically gone there to prove this prince wrong and try and get him to propose. But will it be him that she wants a proposal from in the end? Who knows? Who knows? But yes, actually quite action-packed so far. Like, it's been really, really good. Really enjoying it, and I can't wait to carry on reading. Hopefully I'll get some time on my dinner break today. And yeah, no complaints, guys. This video is off to a good start. So hopefully we can keep these good vibes going. We'll see. Literally the worst angle in the world. What is this? But basically I'm just about to get into the shower and thought I would just quickly update you on The Princess Knight by Kate Jacobs, which is what I'm reading still. I am now on chapter 21. I've read 237 pages. It's fun. I'm enjoying it. It definitely is what it said it is. Like, you can see all of the inspiration from Legally Blonde, and I really like that. Something about it, and I don't know if it's the actual story, if it's the world, if it's the characters. I can't really tell you what it is because I don't know myself. But something about it feels a little bit underdeveloped. If I'm reading it and it just feels very surface level, and I'm confused how much more needs to be said in this big chunk that I've still got left. Do you know what I mean? I feel like it's going to be one of them where I feel like it could be a bit shorter. I'm not sure. And yeah, that's kind of my thoughts up to now. I'm going to carry on with it when I get in bed, and that is that. But for a debut, it's good, it's fun, and I feel like if you're in the right mood for that, then it kind of does what it says on the tin, you know? Don't know if I'm making any sense here, but that's kind of my thoughts right now. And I'm going to get in the shower and then get in bed and read some more. So I will probably just update you in the morning when I'll probably still be reading this book, because I have got quite a lot left. So goodbye. Morning, guys. So as you can see, I'm getting ready for work. I'm not really making much effort. I'm putting on concealer that's too pale for me. I will put bronzer on though, so don't worry. Wow, it's giving Casper the Friendly Ghost. It is. Anyway, I don't care. I actually do not care. So carried on reading The Princess Knight last night, and I got up to chapter 24. So I've read 276 pages now. I found myself last night losing a little bit of interest, I'll be honest. Yeah, that's really all I can say about it. I just found myself losing a little bit of interest at this point. Because it's not marketed as YA, but it reads very, very much like a YA. Like, it would be a great YA fantasy for like a younger person. The characters are 19, I believe. Or the male main character is 19, I believe, in this book anyway. I think the thing that feels underdeveloped for me is the romance. Like, it just feels really underdeveloped, and I mean that in they feel the main characters feel like really great friends, but I think because it reads YA, obviously I don't know, in a fantasy I'm expecting like, I don't know, I really can't really explain how I feel, but I was expecting, because I thought it's an adult fantasy, I was expecting it to be a bit more like tension, maybe a bit of, you know, just like a bit more sexual tension. I don't even mean spice, like I don't even need spice, that's fine if there's no spice in it, but like do something to make it feel more like a friendship, which is what it does now. I'm just, I don't know guys, I'm just struggling a little bit with it. Not struggling, that's the wrong word, I'm not struggling because I've been reading it as normal, everything's fine and dandy, but I started off really enjoying it and now I'm just like, definitely is going to be longer than it needs to be. This is so hilarious how funny this looks. Just trust the process guys, just trust the process. I am gonna probably finish the book today because I feel like I've not got that much left. Well, I have to be fair, there's still like 300 pages left, isn't it? But I can finish that today if I put my mind to it. If I carry on not really caring about it, I might have to DNF, but I don't want to DNF. I do really want to finish it. It's a standalone as well, so that's good and that's refreshing because I feel like I'm kind of getting sick of series at the minute. I've started so many. There's so many series where I'm like waiting for the next book to come out. I also feel like everyone's trying to make their fantasy series into like Throne of Glass level epic like fantasy series with length. Like in terms of the length, like of how many books and stuff. But sometimes it could just be a trilogy, guys. Could just be a trilogy. You don't need to make 7 books, 8 books, 9 books. Like just could just be a trilogy, please. Anyway, that's my morning speech done. I am gonna carry on getting ready for work and then I will catch up with you guys later on with another update. Hi my loves, I've just sat down to have my tea. Why am I having stir fry on a plate? I don't know why I've done that, but anyway, I've done it. I'm just having like a beef stir fry for tea. I read again maybe like 2 more chapters of The Princess Knight whilst I was on my dinner break, and then I've been home for a while now. I've not read anything. I'll be honest, my head's kind of not in it, not because of the book, but well yeah, I think a bit because of the book because I'm not massively invested, and a little bit because I'm just literally having like one of the worst weeks of my life. That's the thing with me, I don't tell anyone. Like my best friend, like some of my best friends like would not even know that I'm just like having a really shit week because I don't tell anyone anything. Like if anyone ever said to me, oh how are you doing, I'm like, yeah I'm fine, how are you? Like I'm just not, I always think I don't want to burden people, I don't want to, like people got their own lives, got their own stuff to worry about, like no one wants to listen to like me and why I'm upset. Like I'm just not, maybe I need to go to therapy because I think I've got PTSD from high school friendships that were really bad friendships. Hi guys, apologies, I've not filmed for maybe, well just only one day actually really, but I'm just popping on to say, quick message because my camera's just about to die. Quick message from me, I am going to DNF The Princess Knight by Kate Jacobs. Maybe I'll go back to it, but I doubt it, but I just, don't let this put you off reading it. You might love it, but I just find myself not really being bothered. So for that reason, I am going to DNF it. And I'll be back soon to let you know what we're going to read next or what we're going to... Actually, I'm going to try Blackthorn next. I'm going to try Blackthorn next, actually. So stay tuned for that. It's now Saturday morning. I'm just watching My Life with the Walter Boys. Another love triangle between 2 brothers. To be fair though, with My Life with the Walter Boys, I find it less annoying. Like I think the acting's worse in My Life with the Walter Boys, but the characters are less annoying. Like Jackie is the female main character, so Jackie in My Life with the Walter Boys is basically the same as Belly in The Summer I Turned Pretty, but Jackie is less insufferable than Belly. Like Jackie's easier to watch than Belly is. And there's like one like, it's just like exactly the kind of same thing where like there's one brother who's like was known as like the bad boy, like the older, like, he's not moody. Don't really know what to say. Like the hotter one, and then one that's like he's slightly younger, but he's like the icky one, like he's icky and cringe. But they live on a ranch, so that's like fun. Because if you don't know this about me, The Summer I Turned Pretty, I do watch it every week, but I get so angry. I get so angry. I did say I was going to have a rant about it, but honestly, I need to protect my peace. I need to protect my peace. I can't even speak about it. So, like I told you yesterday, I did DNF The Princess Night by Kate Jacobs. Like I say, don't let that like stop you from buying it or stop you from like reading it or whatever if you've been looking forward to it, because you might love it. It just didn't keep me gripped, to be honest. I just wasn't feeling it. So what I'm going to start later on tonight, I'm going to go and stay at my mum's for the weekend now. But I think me, Mads and Jess, I think are going to start our buddy read of Blackthorn this evening. So let me tell you a bit of what this is about. So it says, 12 years ago, Maven Blackthorn fled her small hometown, leaving behind the wreckage of her mother's suspicious death. But now, drawn back for her grandmother's funeral, she steps onto Blackthorn soil once more, only to find herself thrust into a fresh nightmare. Her grandmother's body has vanished. The Blackthorns immediately suspect the Crofts, who are the ruthless titans of Croft Pharmaceuticals, whose bitter blood feud with the Blackthorns has spanned generations. But when Maven comes face to face with Ronan Croft, the son of her mother's suspected killer, and the only man she has ever loved, she discovers the forbidden passion they once shared is as alive and dangerous as ever. Oh, is this not even a romanticy? As long-buried family secrets claw their way to the surface, betrayal lurks behind every whisper and old vendettas ignite anew. The deeper Maven digs for answers, the more treacherous the game becomes, and the one man she can never seem to escape is hiding a truth that could burn their whole world down. A brand new, never before released gothic romance. What the hell? Why have I been saying that this is romanticy? Okay, so it's a gothic romance. Now I'm even more excited. So I'm going to start reading this tonight, and yeah. I'll give you a little update later, but then I'll probably end this vlog here, so just stay tuned. Hi guys, it is now Sunday. I am back in my own bed at home in the apartment, and I just wanted to say I've read 4 chapters of Blackthorn, and obviously I don't really have much to say about it. I'm only 4 chapters in, but I will say that it's definitely giving gothic, eerie, creepy vibes. Like it's actually really quite creepy, and it comes out in October, so I think it is perfect for that actual that time of year. So yeah, that's really all I'll say about it. I was at my mum's all day yesterday, all night last night. I've been there all morning as well. I've been pretty rubbish at vlogging the past couple of days because I guess my head's just not in vlogging and reading at this moment in time. But I have filmed a reading wrap up, and that will be posted soon. So also stay tuned for that. And yeah, if you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching. I know this is quite a longer video for me, so if you have made it this far, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for clicking on this video. Please do the usual like, comment, subscribe and all of that good stuff. I hope you got some inspiration from this video of books you might want to add to your TBR or whatnot. Let me know if you do. Let me know what you've been reading recently and what you've been loving. And I really hope to see you next time. Bye!